Suprabhat, Suprabhat, on a beautiful part of Kochi, beautiful part of Kochi. And I'm walking here with my dear friends, Anand and hiding Samira. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Where are we walking?
We are walking along Kanyambura, which is a tributary of River Peria.
Okay, so this is a tributary of the amazing Periyar Lake. And this will go into the Periyar Lake at some
Yeah,
point? Okay, all right. And it connects. Oh, it's coming from near the Periyar Lake,
Peria and
ending
ending
in
into
this.
the sea.
Right. So I'm visiting dear friends and Namaskar, Sunil Kumar, Santosh Rawat, Rahul Thakur, Panyam Tyagarajan. How are you? Masood Khan Sahab, Masood Khetran, how are you? So here we are, in this beautiful part of Cochin, and I wanted to share. And I wanted to chat with my dear friend. We can just stand here for a bit and
Yeah, yeah.
chat. Super. So we hope to catch the sunrise, Samira. Is that good? Wow, that's the Chinese net. That's the Chinese net which is being lowered. Oh, this is amazing. This is the first time I'm seeing a Chinese net being lowered like this. Oh, God. So, uh,
What they usually do is they keep the net over like that with that light
with the
on.
light on, yeah.
It attracts the fish to that area.
Uh,
Then they pull it out.
it's a haunting experience just watching this thing go past. Surreal, everything. Beautiful Kochi, my friend. Yes, Riyaz Safi, Kelly Fernandez. How are you from London? So, I want to introduce you, my dear friends, Anand and Samira. Anand, I know for a few years now. Anand, where did we first meet?
We first met when you came to perform at Tagore Theatre in Chandigarh.
Okay,
I was doing my journalism internship there. So that's when I first met you as Daya Sangha,
yeah,
performing Daya Sangha in
yeah.
98.
It was in
98.
98. Wow.
Then we lost touch. We just met after the production. We spoke in the backstage.
And 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 you wrote a review of that,
I wrote a
which is
review.
still there. So at some point I'll share that review. In fact, yesterday he shared from his file a review of their Shankar. It would have been one of the first reviews that we received. I've been doing this play now since 98, quite a few years. And yeah,
That is some theatre festival going on there.
yes, yes.
So then we met probably in 2000, 2004 or 5
Okay.
when I joined the Hindu as a reporter in 2000 in Kochi.
Hmm.
And by around 2004 or 5, the press club here, we organized a theatre festival featuring plays by Kaval and Narayana, the Doyen of Malayalam theatre.
Hmm.
And in that, one of the plays was play performed by you,
Okay.
Ottayan.
Ah,
So that's when we got connected again,
2004.
2004 or 5.
Oh my
So,
God.
so after that, uh, we have been in regular touch.
Yeah.
So what we had in common was the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So the BlackBerry gang got up. Got connected to people from all over India.
Yes.
We have BlackBerry friends from Kolkata, from Mumbai, from Himachal, and that club grew, and now we have become a family of those.
Dostam. sun to rise above the coastal town. Let's tell you
The fisherman is also waiting to lift. Probably we will be lucky to get there.
So, Sammy, what I'd love to, both Samira and Samira is a professor, assistant professor, and she's officiating as a principal at this point. And your other interest is photography.
There, lifting.
Okay. This is the first time in the decades that I've been visiting Kerala that I've seen this. Oh, wow. The heron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first fishing person, the heron is ready to take somebody else's catch. Wow. Sami, this is the first time ever I'm seeing this. Yeah, being raised in this. Is there a catch? So, Samira, you were saying that you are. Tell us something about your interest in photography. If you can just lower the mask a little bit. Yes, thanks. Samira is very particular, which is wonderful. Yes, Samira. And Anand too does photography. So, what is this about photography that attracts the the assistant professor and the writer journalist?
So photography is basically a moment frozen in time, something that has happened in our life, something that unfurled before our eyes and is frozen forever. That's one moment. That's one moment to which we can keep going back. So that's a memory that we record in our brain. And photography basically is just one of the million sights that we have seen that have passed before our eyes. It's just that we click one of them. The rest have just been there before our eyes, kept on moving, like this water hyacinths. They'll keep moving. And in one particular moment, we freeze it and we go back to it. So it will be much better, much more awesome if we can keep going to all the sites that have passed in front of us.
Hmm.
So that makes us sensitive to whatever we see, whatever we think. Every moment that we live, we can live fully. So photography is a representative of the full life that we need to live.
Hmm. बहुत खूबसूरत. Beautiful. The water hyacinth, which is passing us by.
That keeps passing
Yes, which keeps passing
silently.
silently. Yes. Arjun Singhania, Pari Pari. This is in Kochi, and the name of the river is
Kanyampura. Kanyampura. It's also
Kanyanpura. I'm not very good at pronouncing it correctly. Kanyanpura. Am I
that
getting?
yeah, that has got two difficult sounds.
Yeah.
The most difficult sounds in Malayalam, na and ra.
Okay. It's
Ra is
Kanyanpura.
Kanyampura. Pura.
Kanyanpura. Alapura. Kanyanpura.
Kanyampura.
Kanyampura.
Pura. Yeah.
Kanyampura. Pura is river. Oh, Alapura is okay.
So
I
backwater.
see. I see. Ah, I want you to have a look at where we are. This is near Kochi, Kanyanpura River. Kalyanpura should be sufficient because Pura means river. Beautiful. I'm standing here chatting with my dear friends Andy and Sarira. So something which I've loved about them both is the way they have managed their relationship. And I am saying manage their relationship because no relationship is fixed. Relationship is continuously. Hi, Cesar Fernandez. How are you? Wonderful. So relationships have to be continuously nurtured, right? And I have seen them over years. You said 94, is it? But when we reconnected.
2004.
Oh, 2004, 2004. Okay. Yeah, 16 years now. I think. Yeah. So, and I don't have any capture of the years but we've known each other for a while. We've traveled together. And my question to you, Samira, how important is nurturing relationships between the husband and the wife?
Mm. Two people, they're actually coming together, living together, and in any relationship, we need a certain kind of adjustment, understanding, and so that's also the same that is happening between the relationship between a husband and a wife. That is actually a relationship between two people and living with all the and no two people are alike.
Mm,
They do have their interests, their different kind.
differences.
Yeah, their differences are there, and we have to we have to
Give that space to each
yeah
other.
space, giving space to each other, understanding, just thinking that, seeing it as just any other relationship where two people come together.
And what is this thing about understanding that we have come together on the basis of a certain mutual.
Yeah, there are common interests, and but at the same time, we cannot say that I am. We are. We can say that we are so similar about certain relationships, but
Mm,
there are different. There are differences, likes, different dislikes.
Different reactions to the same stimuli.
Yeah,
mm,
So basically, we respond. We have a lot of similarities. And Ashudha, you keep reminding us that you should not be that similar. You have to be different. You have to be different to keep moving on. So, but we are similar in many ways. But we, what I feel is we respond entirely different manner to the same situation.
mm,
See, I am instinctive. Samira is like she reacts from the brain. I react from the heart,
mm,
and it works. In
mm,
many ways, it works as a guard. When we are taking critical decisions,
mm,
I can blindly follow her decision.
mm,
Because that 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 instinct works.
mm. Amazing partnership, right? It's
So we complement
yeah.
in ways like at times we are looking at the same direction.
Mm,
At times we are looking at opposite direction. So we need somebody to look in the opposite direction
yeah.
in a relation so that we
Mm,
can see what we are not looking at.
ah.
That happens in our
Beautiful. Beautiful.
making you
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. I know it
just
is. That's why I'm also
making
looking up. I'm also looking up. Because it is. So what he said is very, very interesting. Uh, so in a way, in a relationship, not just all agreements, but also to look at
agree with the disagreement.
agree
That's
with the disagreement.
yeah,
All right, agree with the disagreement.
and it's not necessary that we should have a common consensus on everything.
Mm, yeah, and probably what? Oh,
Yeah,
somebody's speaking. Somebody's speaking. Somebody's speaking. Yes, yes, yes. So we came this morning to see the sunrise, and we did.
yeah, we did. We did.
The sun has been kind to take its
Come
time to
out.
Keep out. So what's very interesting in what they are saying is uh, that there will be, yes, it does feel giddy. We do feel giddy. So what you said is very interesting because it's like the blind spot that I see certain things and and I see a lot of things. But consider there are so many more things that I may not be seeing. It's like there. And I like this comment that Pari has read. It says that love is that when both of us can be looking in a direction, you don't need to look at each other. Yes, I do feel that. And what Sam and Anand have just added to this thought is to uh, also perhaps be probably even looking at one another, where it's like this: I'm looking at you, and you are looking over my shoulder. I'm looking over your shoulder. Yeah,
And you see something that is missed by me,
yeah,
and you fill that gap.
yeah.
Perspectives matter.
Perspectives matter. Yes.
So that's important in any relation, and that's important in a marital relation. Very important in a marital relation that somebody looks over your shoulder behind you.
Mm,
That's a guard. That's a security, sense of security.
mm,
So that's what that happens when two people are facing each other.
mm.
They are not looking at each other. They're looking beyond.
Ah, uh, so what does what I find common in a lot of such things is how relationships are like friendships. That when we are friends, what do we add to each other's life? Are we only going to add agreements, or are we going to add perspectives, as Samira put it? So, how important is it to tolerate other perspectives? Shiv?
It's not tolerant.
Because you know why I'm using the term tolerate
Yeah.
is that other perspectives sometimes appear very, very okay. Let's just quick have a look at the. Sami, just you walk through. Yeah.
It's as we are talking about different perspectives.
Hmm.
Tolerating happens when you're irritated by, you're disagreeing, you're moving away from, you're refusing to accept the different perspective, the perspective that is different from yours.
Hmm.
That's when you have to tolerate.
Tolerate.
When you accept that there is a perspective,
That's something which is different from ours.
there is a perspective that I am missing, that's not used to uh, my point of view, then naturally somebody else is having that perspective. There's no need for tolerance. It's simple admission, acknowledgement.
In fact, the way you said it, how it occurs to me right now is that it's probably you being grateful that somebody is watching it the other way.
Yeah, that's what
Somebody is
it makes it
sharing.
gives
Yeah,
a sense of security
it gives a sense of security. It,
that
it tells you.
my
you
back.
you don't need to look down. You can
Yeah,
look. You can keep looking at it. Yeah. So probably what it does is far from tolerating, you're grateful to that opportunity.
yeah,
You know what I have discovered over these years is that, and I deliberately use the term tolerate because uh, many a times alternate views are considered challenging, challenging to your realities, and challenging to what you say I stand for. And funny that you speak about that play, Utyan.
yeah.
And in Utyan, there was this very beautiful description that Karl Naran Panikar had written. He said that in the nebulous there is the magic. Okay, so consider if that thing that we believe in, it's just a thought. Okay, this is just a thought, and I would love to hear your thoughts on that. That consider for a moment, consider uh, Consider for a moment that thing that you believe in, that you think is the only thing which is possible. Imagine that is also one of them. That is also one of the things which are possible, not the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are million other possibilities in life. As we said in the beginning, it keeps moving in front of you. Photography does is you freeze you pick one moment from that.
Mm,
So there are million options in life that happens. Some are in your range, some are outside. Have a little bit outside your range.
mm,
That expands it, actually expands your.
mm,
So that works in a marital relationship, but it works in every.
yeah.
So like the video that you have shared the other day, yesterday,
Mm,
that story of the ambulance.
mm,
I find that brilliant. Like Pi, Chai with Pi, he speaks about the word ambulance written in reverse on the front of an ambulance.
mm,
Why is it written? So the answer is very obvious. It's written because the person going in front of the ambulance should read that in the rear view.
mm, mm,
But uh, the philosophy is we are not thinking of making the ambulance bigger or the siren louder.
mm,
We are thinking like the person in the front should read us.
mm,
We are thinking on behalf of the person.
mm,
So we believe that we expect the person to read that it's an ambulance and give way. So that thought process is important in a relationship.
mm.
Even spaces for open, rather than having closed views and all. The other person. Let us come
And even though that,
sit there.
even though at many a times, I mean, I do experience it, if I may admit, I do experience that. Um, for me, for me, life is happening continually. For everyone, life is happening continually. And beautiful. You see this beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And and I many a times feel that I don't want to miss many opportunities of life, right? And one of the reasons that I'm excited about life is that I realize that the smallest things that I see around me are just so passing, and I see the beauty in it. And I see a lot of. What happened? Oh,
I can't
don't
remember.
look
I
there
know,
at all.
but
Don't
I'm
look
not
there at
seeing
all.
at all.
Don't look there at all. No, hi, namaskar. Don't look there at all. We'll just walk. Ah, beautiful. We see the beautiful sunlight, sunrise behind us. So even as oh,
Crow, yeah. Crow. Trying to get the crow and the sun.
want to move a little to your left.
Yeah. Ah,
Photography is a lot like life. Miss a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
many moments to
yeah,
capture it.
yeah, yeah. The moment, sometimes we miss it, but we still wait for the other moment.
We wait for the next
Yeah,
moment. Yeah, yeah, and that is amazing. Especially about friendships, also, dear friends. Friendships for me are not just partying together. For me, in fact, this is partying. Uh, sharing thoughts, sharing. So over the years, Anand, Samira, and I have walked the path, and we have met familiarly. Our friends, we've shared friendships, and what's interesting is that
We got connected.
yeah, and I love connections,
Yeah,
Anand. I love not just connections. Which bird is that, Samira?
Karen,
yeah.
won't cut.
Horned heron, which is taking a ride on
Yeah.
Free ride.
female. So for me, don't look there, Sammy. Again,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
get it. So imagine that as friends, we get to share so many things and share perspectives. And for me, marriage is no different. Imagine uh, if there is friendship, and I'm also okay with the upsets that are there, which are created in friendships. But net total, if we really believe and know that a friend wants the best for you, okay, and the friend is concerned about you, and yes, it is my struggle also. I will not say that it's not my struggle. It's part of my struggle of uh, believing that the world loves.
The world conspires for the better.
Yes. Oh, and even these moments that we are literally stealing, not really inside the world of being planned.
Yeah.
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 Nothing that we have done till now
Uh,
or spoken
don't
are
look
planned.
there, Sam. You can look at me. You can keep looking at me. Yeah. So
They
you
have
say.
been, none of them have been planned or scripted.
Mm.
Just like a good photograph that we get out of the moment.
Habit.
It happens.
Yeah. Just like a
And
moments happen continually,
no,
Yeah.
keep on happening.
and there is importance of planning, and then there is the importance of slight change in plans.
It's like so only if you plan, you can change.
Ah, and there is great joy in changing
Changing
things.
the plans.
Yes.
That's one thing. That's a personal joke
Yeah.
between us. Ashuda keeps bringing in slight changes in the plan, which will be massive.
But it will be amazing.
You know what? This is the interesting part. We all know that any one of us need not be trapped by the past, right? You know that tomorrow is a fresh day, tomorrow is a new day, amazing thing. Ah, amazing, beautiful. Okay?
Fully up.
Yeah, it's fully up. But imagine a plan is something which you and I have made, basis something which existed there. Now, not all plans need to be altered completely, but imagine when something comes up at that moment,
Yeah.
and if we are not trapped by real, we are planned. No?
The plan we are organized
Yeah,
and we are organized. It's fine. It's laid on the table.
yeah,
And a surprise,
uh,
it's slight change in the plan, brings in a surprise that lights up the entire thing, gives it a new perspective.
yeah. Tell me how important is being surprised in life for you?
It's very essential to keep being surprised every moment. That adds a value to every moment that passes by. Ordinary moments become special moments with surprises.
And and we have the possibility of creating surprises.
That's a slight change in the plan.
That's a slight change in plan.
That's a magic. Those slight changes in the
Slight
plans
changes
you
in
bring in.
plans too. Yeah. So for me, in yeah, what is this happening? The herons. What are these? Are these herons? These are cranes. These are cranes. And now, really, the beautiful.
They are small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
So, surprises for me, the small surprises, they they add value. They give me victory. They give people a sense of something amazing we tried
Yeah.
out of the blue. I was not expecting it. So imagine our ability to give ourselves victory. The
So
small
things,
things,
so
small
things,
things that bring a smile to our face.
so these right things.
Yeah.
So that's why surprises I said. Surprises. Because if
There
you
is a
can
country
keep
bottle.
being surprised at every moment,
Mm.
life becomes special. It's not ordinary. You,
Wow.
you become
So I loved what you just said, Anand. That when you can surprise yourself, then the ordinary doesn't remain ordinary. It actually becomes special.
Special, yeah.
It's a beautiful place. Namaskar, Madhvi. Yes, Namaskar, Kelly. How are you, Sunil? Mubarak Ali, kaise hain aap? Good morning. We're in this beautiful part of Kochi, walking next to the river with and we are chatting live. Uh, and Samira is taking some photographs. And you have seen this many, many times, but yet you bring something special to them.
Yeah, yeah.
How and why?
Because this moment is a surprise. This moment was a change in the plan.
It was not meant to be.
It's not meant to be. This boat was not there when we came. That just came in,
Mm.
surprising us.
And
So
we make it special by giving it a second look. Right? For me, that's important.
Yeah,
When I just take a second look at things.
yeah.
that becomes a war moment.
Ah, that becomes a wow moment. So, dear friend, uh, oh, Pari Pari is hearing. Oh, I just then showed you a crow. Okay. She says there are no crows in the US. Yeah. Pari, this crow is for you. Wonderful. So just imagine something becomes special because, uh, it is something which I want to look for. And if I find it, I find it special. So this Sunday morning, as Samira, Anand, and I are strolling down the beautiful sunrise.
Kaniyambura.
Kaniyambura.
Kaniyambura. That is Kaniyambura.
Kaliyambula. I get the pronunciation wrong, and then my friends joke with me. So I thought that I'll just ask them.
Despite having a good pizza like Ameya,
Yes, Amia, Amia, yes. Kanyampura,
Kaniyambura. This
Kanyampura,
ra,
Pura,
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 pura. That's it.
Pura,
Yeah,
Kanyampura,
pura.
Pura. Is it still up?
Ra. It is just ra.
Ra, Ra,
Ra.
Ra,
Yeah. Just like param.
Param,
Yeah.
Param, Kanyampura.
No, no, no. Kaniyambura.
Okay, all right,
It is.
all right. I'm kind of learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Right.
so
Yes,
that sound ra,
Kanyampura means a river.
Pura means
Pura
river.
means river.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kanya maybe it was connected to the place name.
Ah, okay. Kanyampura. It means it's
that
probably connected to.
that sound ra is written like
Okay,
this,
it's like this.
and that's how it's pronounced. It has
Ra,
got a flow to it.
ra,
Ra,
ra.
You have to round it up. Yeah.
It is rounded up.
round it up.
Ra. Ra. So Kanyampura. So by the banks of the river, Kanyampura. I'll get it right at some point. At least get it similar. I see. I see some people doing some good photography there. Wow, wow, wow. This is so interesting. Can we get to have a word with you? Yes, yes. Hello. Hello. How are you? So you are into nature photography? Oh, wonderful. May I have a word with you? I'm doing a Facebook Live with some friends. Wonderful. Can you share something about this? I know some dear friends of mine who are deeply interested in.
I was in love with the birds from childhood itself.
Okay.
So, 2 years back, I got a camera, and that interest was converted into photography.
Okay.
Now I'm in the Instagram and FB. My name is Anita K. Sridharan,
Okay.
and now I'm getting much good photographs. Mostly around Calicut, I got many birds.
Okay.
Then I don't get chances for going out. Last month I went to Nelliampati.
Okay.
I got great hornbill.
Wow.
One day at Munnar, we stayed at a resort, and from there also some good tips I got.
Wonderful.
And it is equal to meditation for me.
It equals to meditation for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow.
I'm working in Kizat.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
That is a surprise moment
That is a surprise moment.
and a very very special moment.
Yeah. And she says that it is like meditation for her.
Meditation. Yeah.
Photography becomes meditation.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. As we travel, we meet amazing people. As we are open to meeting amazing people, amazing things happen to us. And so here, as I just walk and chat with Anand and Samira, uh, I wanted to share these moments with you. And
Special moments
yes,
that are made special because of the slight changes in the plan,
yeah,
some some unexpected stops that we make in our walk, like the one we did just now. We were just passing by and we saw this lady with a big, very, really good equipment, photographic equipment. And we thought of chatting, and she gave us the line of the day. Photography is like a meditation. And this, I'm just digesting, repeating that line in my mind, and it's giving new and new insights. So it's a very profound state.
yeah.
State.
So
It's
you,
a,
you can find meditation in anything that
yeah, yeah.
inspires you.
You can let's just get started from
Yeah.
And that was in the twinkle of her eye.
It's the twinkle in
Yeah,
our
yeah,
eye. I used to love
yeah,
birds, and then
hi, hello.
I used to love birds, and
yeah,
recently I got a camera.
yeah.
So it's never too late to begin, dear friends. It's never too late to get connected to your love. It could be a person, it could be your passion, it could be your hobby, it could be that you wished to do. Uh, so here is the invite. Don't wait for things to happen. Cause it and make them happen. And you and I have the opportunity because we are alive. All right, we are alive. Remember this. We are lucky to be alive. So you need to take care of yourself, be responsible towards your health, and follow your passion. And as Anand and Samira so beautifully shared, the importance of continuously nurturing your relationship. It's life is truly like Pranayambura. As it moves gently but steadily, it does keep moving. Life is like a river, and if we can nurture relationships during that course of time, we have a winner of a life which you can truly celebrate. So as Anand and Samira has captured some dew on the leaf is being captured. I want to say bye bye to you, dear friends.
Have a good day, everyone.
And lots of surprises. Keep surprising yourself.
So take care. Lots of love, dear friends. Rajkumar, bahut bahut shukriya. Yes. What is this tree called? Somebody asked me. Buddy. Huh? Oh, that's a fig tree. That's a fig tree, buddy. That's a fig tree. All right. So cheers from this beautiful place. I'll catch you again at another gathering. Till then, feel free to join me in my journey as I share smaller snippets on life on YouTube on my channel, Ashish Vidyarthi Official. Please join, please subscribe. And uh, Ranjan Varibam, I came to Imphal a year and a half back. So, yes, I'll come again. The Vahangbang family is a great friends of mine. They're friends of my father, and they continue to be friends of mine. So take care, everybody. This is the boat jetty on the Kanyamparam. Kanyampura. Oh, oh my God. Kani, Kanyampura River. Okay, Kanyampura River. Sam will make sure that I get the pronunciation right. I will take some time, but I will get it right. I love this image. If only I could take a photograph of this. Ah, how do I take a photograph of this? It is a nice one. If somebody can just take a screenshot of this moment and send it on my Facebook or page, that'll be great. All right. I love this. Love this moment. Take care, dear friends. Lots of love. बहुत सारा प्यार आप सबको. Thank you so much. Manipal, yes. Udupi, yes, Vinod. Oh, I would love to. I would love to uh, come to Manipal at some point in Udupi. Such a beautiful place. And Coorg. Yes. Ah, I want to leave you with this beautiful, beautiful view of this place. All right. So, Al Shukran Bandhu, Al Shukran Zindagi. Keep nurturing yourself, your relationships, your love, your life. Keep filling yourself and others with happiness. Keep surprising yourself. Yampura River, there you are, playing out for you. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers.